Alright, hey guys, it's me, Meaner. We're gonna be doing a Let's Play my favorite game of all time, my favorite Kirby game of all time, Kirby Superstar Ultra. I really want to give this game justice, so I did a test run, and here we are going to be starting our new file here on Kirby 2. Now, interesting thing of note is that if you only are using download play, all you can play is Spring Breeze in 2-player or do some of the sub-games. But either way, let's begin. Let's start off the file here. Of course, the one-player adventure, not a two-player adventure, which I do if you had two people who both have the same game, could actually use helpers and stuff, which I will be covering later. But I don't think in this episode I really need to use helpers, so I'll be showing them off later. Let's do this one-player adventure. Now, if you notice here, the only things that actually exist right now on the screen are Spring Breeze, a few star icons and everything, and all the sub-games that I already showed off. See, if you don't have the retro ones unlocked, it just has a little arrow saying sub-games at the bottom there, or at the top rather. So let's go ahead and do Spring Breeze. Let's start. Now this here is a wannabe remake of the original Kirby's Dream Land, except, get this, shorter and easier. That's right, you didn't hear incorrectly. It's a shorter and easier game of Dreamland. If that's hard to even fathom, it's called Spring Breeze for a reason. It's only 1-star difficulty. Anyway, let's begin, baby. Ah, classic music never gets old. New game, of course. There's trouble in Dreamland. King DEDEDE and his soldiers have stolen all the food in Dreamland. Here comes our hero, riding in on the Spring Breeze. Some call him Kirby. Let the adventure begin. First time playing Kirby Superstar Ultra? I think the first 5 times were sufficient. Nope, played before. Do you like the tutorial on how to use helpers? And what the heck, I'll show off how to use it just so you know a little element that's in this game that was not in Kirby Return to Dreamland, which a lot of people were mad about, but I personally wasn't a big fan of the helpers. Well, sometimes they were useful and call me a blasphemer, but I don't think the helpers are all that great unless you had a second player. Of course, I think being able to use King DEDEDE, Meta Knight, or Bandana D were pretty awesome in itself, but anyway, let's begin. Never hurts. About helpers. When Kirby has a copy ability, you can press the X button to call a helper. This helper acts as a good buddy to Kirby. A helper usually moves on its own. It will fight on its own as well. Using local wireless, you can have a pal play as a helper in co-op game. Because exploring with a friend is always more fun. It can also get more annoying if you're playing the new Super Mario Brothers. Oh, and if you want to get rid of the helper you called, press the X button to use the normal beam to turn it into an item. Lastly, here are a few special moves you may not know about. First is the dash. Okay, we already know how to do this. Okay, oh come on, we already know how to do dash and stuff. Okay, let's just click start. Stage 1, Green Greens. Ah, that classic music never gets old, ever. Anyway, in this, of course, you can dash and you jump like that, and just like in Kirby's Return to Dreamland, each power has its own separate abilities. You don't have as many as they were in Return to Dreamland, but either way, you can charge up, shoot off a beam, shoot off a normal beam, of course, and if you dash, you can do that, and if you dash and jump, you can do that. Those are all the powers aside from grabbing, which let's see if I can show off here. Nope, I'm just gonna fail miserably. That's fine. No big deal. I mean, it's Spring Breeze, and I already got hurt by an enemy. Yes, cutter! Sweet! Now, of course, you cut, and then if you get up to an enemy, Final Cutter Smash! Yeah! I'm Kirby, I destroy stuff! Because I'm freaking awesome and I'm Kirby! Yeah! And of course, you could slash up, never mind. Grab the Warp Star. Never mind. Blink. And here we are in the woods. Dash. And let's get rid of the ability because I don't need no powers. I don't need no powers for no bosses, especially when in Spring Breeze. I mean, seriously. Look at that. I already lost like half its health. Wait a minute. Ah, crap. Hold on. I was looking at the screen on my computer. I forgot that I had the screensaver on. Note to self: do not do that again. Anyway, with this, you could dash, throw a bomb quickly. You could hold a bomb. and aim, if you want to aim up in there. You can just throw a bomb right by pressing A repeatedly, but if you want to hold on to it for a long bit of time, and you can actually adjust how you want to aim it for. I'm not very good at aiming with these, but if you're defeating bosses, it definitely helps. You can also just drop bombs by pressing down B in the air. So why not? I'm not a big fan of bomb, but hey, why not? Because you can just like throw bombs and stuff, you're gonna blow people up. Yeah. Woo! Yay for destruction and exploding stuff. Yay! And I'll grab beam. Why not? I don't think I've actually started off beam too much. I think I've just started off to make a helper. And these guys here actually have a lot of HP. Not really a big deal. There's a one up there. There's some food that you cannot get yet. But if you go up here and kill the Waddle Dee. What a poor little Waddle Dee. It doesn't want to harm anyone. It's like there. It's just a Goomba this game that no one actually loves. No one cares about it at all. Except King DEDEDE. King DEDEDE loves Waddle Dees. I mean, makes sense. Because they're like his partners. And that's pretty much it. There's nothing over there except empty space. Wait a minute. Is there anything up there that I'm missing? Anything up here? Nope. I was right. Nothing up there but empty space. And in this game, if you'll notice, certain abilities actually change Kirby's color. Oh man, the boss of the lifetime, guys. It is Wispy Woods. ZOMG's the hardest boss of all time. You can stay in this corner and not get hurt by anything he has to offer. Such a difficult boss. He's ferocious. He could sit there. He could blow smoke. He could throw apples at you. He could make me actually almost get hurt by me not knowing how to jump properly. He's so threatening and scary and sitting there like all tree-like with his eyes blinking, throwing apples. An apple a day keeps... I swear, if I got hurt. Wow, that's pathetic. I thought I was gonna... Man, whatever. I got hurt by freaking Wispy Woods. Wow. Whatever. Kirby dance! Yay! Stage 2, Float Islands. Not a very smart move there, Kirby. And here we get Fighter. Yeah. He does not do the little charge suplex thing that he does. Like he doesn't do Hadoken. Like does he? Nope. He doesn't charge up. He doesn't do anything. He just pretty much just does basic fighting moves. Doesn't really have as wide of a moveset as he does in Return to Dreamland. That's one thing I must say about Return to Dreamland. They really added up a lot of moves into some of the movesets to make it a lot better. In that regard, in some ways, Kirby's Return to Dreamland is better. But, as you'll notice as this game moves on, the game in here has a lot more variety and gets overall a lot better. You won't see too much of this in the first two levels, both Green Greens and... In both Spring Breeze and Gourmet Race, you don't really see much of anything in here, like in terms of difficulty, or challenge, or anything really exciting. However, as time goes on, things get really awesome. As I would say, Dynablade is where the meat of the game really starts. Either way... You get their little Frosty here, of course. There's this. You could dash. You could blow that. You could dash. Well, I want to dash. There we go. You could do that. If you twirl in the air after dashing, you could twirl. And I'm messing up terribly. Okay, that's fine. Just get in here. Oh yay! Invincibility thing. Invincibility lollipop. Run. And apparently, if you kill chickens, you get health. I don't know. Maybe I just missed something. And now we have this guy here, Mr. Frosty. You can just kill him off by killing him with the invincibility lollipop. Yeah, he kind of burst his bubble there. Well, actually, I guess I could say I don't know. I was trying to think of some kind of ice pun, but I mean, surprisingly enough, I couldn't really think of one then. Now, of course, you can freeze them if you come close to them, and if you knock the block towards people, it actually hits them as well. Here we have another tar boss, Lo and La. Oh no, they push boxes. They push boxes. Oh my gods, look at that. Look at the ferocious powers they have. And if I could actually jump properly, that'd be nice. And wow. If you don't want to actually inhale it in front of them because you'll actually inhale the box and miss them, what you want to do is just get behind them and hit them. Yeah. Yeah, they're not really all to... Okay, if I could just double jump and actually... I thought those are usually platforms in some Kirby games, aren't they? Or am I just crazy? I don't know. I'm probably crazy. Probably makes sense. Well, they could walk on that platform, but I can't. Usually, you could actually have the chance to duck down and that kind of thing. That's what I'm used to. I'm used to like in Return to Dreamland, to where those platforms you jump on, but you can actually duck down and move underneath each platform. Oh, I'll need to get used to that, not doing that. Either way, that's Lo. Yeah, they push boxes for Step 1, push boxes. Step 2, Step 3, defeat Kirby. I guess it's their game plan. Anyway. Stage 3, bubbly clouds. Yay, we're in the clouds. Up in the air as if we're on a plane. Do 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 do. Anyway, you get sword here. Of course, sword, as most people know, is one of the better, most common abilities in the game. Well, not the most common, but some of the most fan favorite ones. Let's go in here. And I think I actually didn't show off something, but ooh, mirror! Yes! Yes! This ability I love so much. It's like my favorite ability in the game by far. But it's so sad they did not have this in Kirby's Return to Dreamland. I was very upset about that. It was like every fan's like favorite ability because it's just so awesome. These mirrors actually reflect items. Look at that. It's just awesome. They reflect it with mirrors with the attacking stuff. You could actually reflect enemies. Your shield that you have, you hold up there, actually reflects bullets and stuff too. So overall, the ability is just overall awesome. And I didn't get to show off here. What I wanted to show off when I'm dashing around here. See, look at that. You could just dash like that. It's pretty cool. I mean, you could just like easily. There's so many invincibility frames. It's such a great ability. It's just awesome. Either way, you want to fight. I don't want to fight Kracko Jr. like this because Kracko Jr. is such a hard boss as well. He's actually a mini boss, but regardless. Yeah, look, he slides across the ground. He throws bombs down at you. He could possibly spatter an enemy every so often. And then you just hit him. He takes 2 hits to die. He takes 2 hits from any type of power being shot him to die. Yeah, he's not very threatening in the slightest, but either way, no big deal. And now here we are in a more level spot. You get Mikey guy here. Now let's grab this guy, and we get microphone. Now I can't really go beyond this point unless I float up here. There we go. Yes, any enemies that are on the screen when you scream it kills off all the enemies on the screen. I want to grab that one up there. Oh wait, there's spikes there. Whoops. What? All the enemies respawned? That was quick. Okay. My bad. Well, I got a 1-up. That was it worth it? Yeah, I'm sure it was worth it. However, no big deal because there's a maximum tomato down there. So back to full health in case you lost enough health. Don't get in my way, jerk. We got some Sir Kibbles there. No! Oh, I fell for that in my practice run too. I don't know how I else fell for it here. Alright, we get Parasol. Yes. I think the Parasol is actually better in this game than it was in Return to Dreamland. I don't know. I really like it in this game for some reason. Probably because of all the flash, sounds and stuff it makes. It just, I don't know. I like it a lot. But now we're facing Kracko here, who is also a pushover. Just make sure you dash, make sure you don't get too close to him or he'll shove that electricity stuff at him. He takes 3 hits to die. A total 3 hits, because he's, you know, fierce. Now when he shots off that electricity, he could rain on you, he could either dash at you like that, just make sure you run over to the other side. And then, he could also shoot electricity like that too. Oh. It died from just hitting me. Okay, well, that was unintentional. Actually, I think it hit me, causing me to let go of my enemy, causing himself to kill himself. Okay, that works. Either way, so much for that. And every time you grab one of those little star pieces, you get back to full health. Yay! Final stage, Mount DEDEDE. You are in the castle of Mount DEDEDE. In the original Dreamland game, you would have had to fight all 4 bosses all over again. But not in this case. If you want to, you could just use the bomb, or an umbrella, or you could just use the electricity against King DEDEDE. No, I'm fighting him head on. Kirby to King DEDEDE. Let's go, head on. Okay. Of course, he has that attack, which you guys shoot back at little balls at him. Stars. Just one away from his hammer. Stay away from him because you can actually breathe in. And that's it. Yep, 3 hits is all it takes. King DDD is blasting off again. We did it! We beat King DDD! Now we're getting the food back to all the wonderful citizens. I didn't know Kirby could inflate that much. Tidbit of information though. In the original game, in Kirby's Dream Land, if you notice... Well, I guess it doesn't show it off yet, but I'll show it off at the end of this, I believe. I love how they actually have credits for Spring Breeze. Like, do they really need that many people to actually work on Spring Breeze? I'm sure it took a good of like 5 seconds to actually make it. Either way. Okay, game over. That's it. End of Let's Play. Alright, have a good day. We're done. See you guys in my next Let's Play, which will be sometime never. And if you notice, this is where this is from what is it? Kirby's the Extra Challenge. After the end of the Extra Challenges in whatever. And now if you notice here, so you see the food going down to all those Waddle Dees down there. In the original Kirby game, there was actually other Kirbys that were given the food. That might have just been bad graphics or whatever. Either way, it says to be continued, hinting for a future installment of something later we'll see. Notice you can now play Dynablade, Gourmet Race, and the Great Cave Offensive. The next one I'm going to be doing is going to be Gourmet Race, which will be a good 5-minute episode there. Although some people will be mad at me for only having a 5-minute episode, but I want to actually have it easy to search for these when people are searching at my Let's Play. So in order to make it people to easily find Gourmet Race, we're going to have to make it a separate episode. So much for that. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed my first episode where I did Spring Breeze. Next time on Kirby Superstar Ultra, we'll be heading off against King DDD in Gourmet Race. We're going to eat to win. See you guys then.